Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're gonna discuss a poem, "O Captain, My Captain" by Walt Whitman that was written in 1865. And what is so special in this date? Actually, it's the year of death of Abraham Lincoln, the very famous American president that is famous because of the Civil War that he had won. And he's also partly famous because of being killed in the theater, but it's also parts of his biography. It's very interesting, and I recommend you to read it. But today we're discussing a poem, "O Captain, My Captain," and this poem is very symbolic, I must say, for Head, and you will see why am I talking about Abraham Lincoln before reading the text of the poem. So I will read the line and analyze it right straight away. "O Captain, my Captain, our fearful trip is done." So the poem starts with like shouting to the captain that the trip is done. Maybe there are some type of sailors and there's a captain there, and they came to the shores of maybe some country or even their homeland, because we all know that it's a huge event for a sailor to come home because it happens really rarely. The ship has weathered every wreck. The prize we sought is won. So you see, they achieved the goal and they are coming home. So everything bad that had happened actually in the past, and now they are coming back. The port is near. The bells I hear. The people are exulting. While follow eyes, the steady keel, the vessel grim and daring. So it's like the continuation of first two lines, that they are so close to their aim, their goal, and now everything will be just as they planned. But oh heart, 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 oh the bleeding drops of red, where on the deck my captain lies, fallen cold and dead. So it's the sad part of the poem, because the captain was found dead, and no one knows the reason why. They only see the bleeding drops of red. Actually, there's an interesting detail, because that's the way that Abraham Lincoln was found dead in the theater. No one could notice that something is wrong until they saw the drops of red blood that were around him, because he was shot in his back very silently, and no one could even pay attention. And we're coming to the next line. "O Captain, my Captain, rise up and hear the bells." So the crew, they can't believe that the captain is really dead. They are so close, and they ask him to rise up, to hear the bells, that they are here, they achieved what they were planning to achieve. "Rise up, for you the flag is flung, for you the bugle trills, for you bouquets and ribbon wreath, for you the shores are crowding, for you they call, the swaying mass, the eager faces turning." So they asking him to rise up, that the flag is flung. So it's maybe some type of they're celebrating their coming home. It's type of the fest. So they're raising their flag, the bouquets for him, the ribbons, everything is for this captain, because he's a noble man, as we can see here, such a noble that even people who they don't know him, they're standing on the shore, they're just seeing a ship that is coming toward them, they greeting him, because they know that these people, their captain, they passed many wrong and bad things that happened in their life, and now they are coming home, and they are glad, because maybe it's like they are not relatives, but they are pretty close in some way, because they are one nation, for example. "Here, Captain, dear father," and you know that Abraham Lincoln was called the father of the revolution, and here it is, the father, and it also at the same time shows their relativeness between the crowd and the captain, the only one person that leads them. "This arm beneath your head, it is some dream that on the deck you've fallen cold and dead." And still they can't believe that he's dead. He's fallen cold and dead. And we can see that this line, it starts here, and then it goes here and here. So it repeats all the time that people, they simply can't believe that this man is dead. Just there is no such type of man as him. My captain doesn't answer. His lips are pale and still. My father does not feel my arm. He has no pulse nor will. So it's always hard to accept that the person that is close to you, he's dead. You won't see him again. It's just a body that is lying on the deck. It doesn't depend that how great this man was. Everyone will see his death, and he saw it maybe too early because he came to the shore. He achieved what he was deserving to achieve, and now he can't see the result of it. The ship is anchored, safe and sound, its voyage closed and done. From fearful trip, the victor ship comes in with object won. So the ship is now safe. It's anchored. No sound, no distress. Everything is calm and just like it should be. There's nothing that could annoy or give any problems. Everything is calm now. Everything is good. Exalt our shores and ring our bells. But I with mournful tread walk the deck, my captain lies, fallen cold and dead. So you see, the bells are ringing not only because of the coming the ship, but also because of the captain that is lying dead. And it's unacceptable for this man, for the narrator, because he wants to walk the deck, his captain lies and fallen cold and dead. So when we finished reading it, I want to say that there is different symbols that I found in it. Not only because I read somewhere. No. It's because I found them. For example, his crew is the people that always helped Abraham Lincoln to achieve something. It's like counselors. It's his wife, his children. I'm surprised that there is no mention about that child that Abraham Lincoln had, and it changed him really much. But it doesn't matter. I think that this crew is people that are always with him, supporting him. The people that are standing on the shore, maybe they are some type of American people, Southern people that were against Abraham Lincoln, but when they saw how everything has happened, how calm it is, how everything has managed to be so good after what happened actually after the war, they started supporting him. They started waiting for him to come and to help these people live as they deserve to. And I think that the sea is his political career, his military career, because it's hard to swim in it, but with some people aboard, it is easier. It is much easier with some supporters, with some people that are close to you. And when the military career, his political career should finish, he would come to the shore. He would live his calm life. He was found dead. He couldn't see the result of his rule. He couldn't see the result of this war because he was simply killed. And it's not only because of the Abraham Lincoln, for example. As an example, we can take Kurt Cobain. It's the man who died. He killed himself in 27 years old, when he was 27 years old. And after that, only after that, he became popular. His songs became popular, and no one would even pay attention to him when he was no name. He was just singing some songs. But when everything has changed, he was popular. Yes, he was, and he couldn't see the result because he's dead. He's just a body lying, and he doesn't know how his music affected the world. And the same with Abraham Lincoln. He can't say how good he was as a president. And only after his death, people started to think that he was a good politician. And I think that I like this poem because of this universality, you know. It tells us not only about Captain Lincoln or Kurt Cobain, it's about all the people that are coming to their aims and they can't see the result because of some accident. And I want everyone to read this poem and think about such type of person that had um, like had his way to the result and couldn't see it. That's what this poem about, for my opinion. I hope you liked watching my video, and I hope to see some comments and likes under it. And see you next time. Bye.